see as he drives down into the tunnel. Got to carry that throttle, and the car's just too loose. You can see Preece gets into the wall with the right rear. Popping tires, hitting the inside fence. The scary part was here, sliding back up into oncoming traffic. And he got a big surprise, obviously, in the center of that corner with the car getting loose.
And Junior, immediately on the radio, I heard, "We are junk." And as you can imagine, the team has now sprung into action down.
On the front row, and we're racing at Pocono.
Look at the block that Austin Hill throws on Stuart Preece, but Preece's not to be denied. He's to the bottom.
3 wide for third, and Friesen is going around. The first corner of the first lap, and Stuart Friesen suffers significant damage in that left rear.
Got hit.
Talk about that playoff cut line
Season, but he has been running really well of late, and as you said, just an innocent victim to Friesen's spin.
He got himself in a bind. He went in the corner low because of that dive move he made on the straightaway, and when you go in low, it takes away your angle and it makes the turn sharper. He had those wheels cut, truck on his outside. The truck just got away from him.
Bottom of 3 wide. We talk about guys being side by side and losing the air off that rear spoiler. Worst possible scenario for Stuart Friesen, bottom of 3 wide.
I thought right there he had a chance to keep it out of the wall. Unfortunately, Alfredo came along.
Stuart Friesen had 4 straight top 5s, and as Michael noted earlier, had been runner-up 6 times in his career, still looking for that first career win, and he has run well here at Pocono, but not today for Stuart Friesen.
Vince, we talk about his expertise on dirt and the fact that when we go next week, take another look at this.
That's the visor.
That's the visor cam.
Bottom 3 here.
See how tight his angle is?
Bottom 3. Hang on, hang on, hang on. Hang on, hang on, hang on.
2 pretty significant hits, one with Alfredo, one with the outside wall.
What a horrible feeling Friesen must have been experiencing in the process of that spin, knowing it's the first lap and he can't afford this type of result. Happens here at the 99 on board with Ben Rhodes.
And look at the gap he gave there, but when they started checking up, he just didn't
checking up.
see the contact.
Checking up. Clear high, come on up.
What an incredible save by Natalie Deck. Harrison Burton, that 18 truck, was able to make that 3 wide pass work.
Oh, and another one has gone around, and this time it's Brian Doza in the 28. So we had talked to plenty of the crew chiefs down stretch of green to do it. Let's see what happens now. Ross Chastain and Sheldon Creed on the front row for this restart.
So Ross spin the tires just a little bit.
Oh, and another one is around, and this time it's the 44 Bailey Curry. Don't believe he made any contact.
We're probably going to stay green,
significance.
Vince.
Yeah, stay green for now.
It's a tough break for Curry. He's flat spotted those tires. These
And
guys
here's the
were
replay of the 44 spinning around.
Yeah, watch left side of your screen there. He's going to get run into in the back by the 22 of Austin Wayne Self. Austin was trying to get to his inside to block a move, I think, by the 02 of Tyler Diffel.
But the 44 of Curry didn't really get going. There was a big gap between he and the truck in front of him. I wonder if he missed his shift because
Rankin taking him all the way to the pit wall.
we promised 3 and 4, maybe 5 wide. I think we just delivered on that
Oh
promise.
no, Sheldon Creed into the wall.
Sheldon Creed was running 4th, and he's one of the drivers battling for a playoff spot. Somehow saved it and continues to roll, but he's got some pretty good.
He's battling with the 51 of Christian Eckes. He's gonna come off at turn number 1, and he wasn't quite clear of Christian Eckes and actually turned right to get up against the outside wall, and Christian was there. Look, at Christian really couldn't go any higher. He was within a foot or 2 of the outside wall. Can't put that on Christian.
No, not at all. And I don't think Christian had any idea
Upper clear.
that Creed would come up.
Clear, man.
He had a path on the high side. He's stuck.
Hashtag my track, my roots. We've been
Trouble down here, guys. Chase Elliott blew a right front tire in turn 3. Stopped on the racetrack off turn 3, trying to get to pit road. Caution's out.
Caution is out. Hard damage to the right side of that car. He was running
Blew a
6th.
right front tire.
There, you heard it. Blew a right front tire.
Hit the wall, you can see, drives in the corner, just early contact. Really hard impact for Chase Elliott.
It's crazy the impact, the sound, what it felt like.
Look at this battle of cars, 3 wide. The 41 to Suarez with a run on Newman. Ryan Blaney, does he know they're 3 wide? No, 41's going to drift up a little bit. He's loose. They're in the fence. Ryan Blaney's in the wall of the back straightaway.
Well, Ryan Blaney has done a nice job of recovering, but then he's got damage. You see Suarez has damage on his right rear. A lot of smoke on Suarez. Both those cars going to head to pit road. Blaney's spinning in 3. He's against the wall, not heavy contact.
Got a wreck behind you in 3.
Caution is going to come out.
The 41, before this, the 41 dove down in the corner and got loose. Got up into the 12. That carried both those guys up the track and into the fence. And obviously, you see the damage and the smoke.
Yeah, you see Blaney right there in the back. He's got a tire down. See the car wiggling, ends up spinning out, which actually was a break for Blaney. A little bit of contact, but not bad. That caution came out, actually helped him and Suarez. Without that, they're going to have to pit on the green with damage. So the caution was beneficial to them. All these guys scattered. Look at this. Look at this. Look at what happens with all these people trying to get around them. This crazy action. It's easy to forget they're running about 180, 185 mile an hour over there. Driving like they're on a short track.
And the timing of when the caution came out was very close for Kyle Busch. But when the caution comes out, it closes pit road. He was just barely on pit road.
They're not comfortable with at all. They look to build on that.
Preece is up and into the wall. Hard contact for Preece, who came into turn number 1 sideways and slammed into the safer barrier. Right side is demolished. Back end demolished as well. Solo car trip into the wall. Ryan Preece in trouble here in Pocono.
Bringing out the caution once.
Loose down into the corner. Man, a big slide and a huge impact. That was absolutely massive when he came in there, and he just nailed that safer barrier right there. He rode it for a moment, but the right side is done. That car is done, and what a hard contact. And this is how it looked from where I was standing here. All of a sudden, I happened to look over and like, whoa, where's the button? There we found the button, and it was Ryan Preece. That was the reason for the caution flag. Took us totally off guard. Didn't expect that to happen, but when it did, it was big, as they tend to be here in 1 at Pocono.
Now in diet.
Cool, dip, pop, like it's your J-O-B. Cheesy Bites Pizza from Pizza Hut is back, people. Time to go to work on them before they're gone. No one out-pizzas the Hut.
Whose dog is this?
It's my special friend Antonio.
Knows the Truex, the 20 to the inside, and you're still 3, 4, 5 wides in pack.
Oh, we got cars in the fence on the back straightaway. Kurt Busch hard in the wall. They were 3 or 4 wide out there. Looks like Stenhouse is being held. Oh, Kurt's wrecking the car. Kurt's in the fence. 34's in the fence. Looks like he blew a tire and just lost control of the car. Got into 34 and turned him around. Wild. So here's contact with the wall. And that will cut the tire down right here, or yeah, either that or he just gets turned by the 17. I believe he had a flat tire as well. And that takes the 34 McDowell along for the ride. There he is. Yeah, so I think Stenhouse was the first one in the fence with all his cars side by side there. Not enough room. Yeah, Kurt Busch squeezing the 17 into the wall. And look at here, maybe the 17 a little angry with that. Turns him into McDowell. Almost flips the 34 car. That temper's flaring here on these restarts. I think we're going to get another one just like that. More angry drivers at the end of it.
More angry than that?
Yeah, I mean, this is for all the marbles right here. And this is going on in the back of the pack for whatever, 20th, 25th place. So you can imagine how angry you'd be if you was up front and this went on.
Well, the 41 of Daniel Suarez also receiving a penalty for a restart violation.
Still middle 4 right. Still 4. Still 4.
And the issue there is you can't lift.
Still inside.
You know, with the way the rules are, if Kurt lifts for what's happening around him, he's going to lose so many spots down this next straightaway. He has to stay in the gas. and hope that things are going to sort themselves out. And obviously they didn't, as 14 came up the racetrack, kind of gave him no choice but to move up the racetrack as well. And that was all bad for Ricky Stenhouse Jr.
Yeah, the one put the 17 in the wall, and then we saw the 17 come back and